The awesome day we've all been waiting for. November 26th. It is Patch Day. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff here. I'm gonna go over it. Let's just dive right in. All right, here we are. Okay, so this is the Starcraft 2 4.11.0 patch note, November 26th, 2019. All right, in general, they added a lot of awesome things. New co-op commander. Um, I'm not big into the co-op stuff. This is something you probably have to dive into and stuff. But I hear that the awesome notable here is that to play it on um, faster speed. You guys don't know that. I think most of the campaign or the co-op mission they were set to normal speed. You can see here, but now you can play it at faster game speed. So it allows people to get into the flow of things faster and kind of just get used to like 1v1 game time, like, or if you come from 1v1s and you go to co-op, the game pace is not too slow for you. But the big ones here I think are the winter voice pack, which is awesome. You got the Nation Wars 16 nation portraits finally added in. MMR, this is probably the biggest one in the patch. MMR is now revealed on the loading screen for Masters and Grandmaster players on ladder. This is a big one people were talking about because they feel like barcodes are now dead because the whole ambiguity of being a barcode is now lost by your MMR shown on the loading screen. This could be good and bad in a lot of ways. I see a lot of people that love it, love it, love it. It's cool, it's awesome. And I could get on that train as well. However, I also see the other side where it ruins the surprise factor of you playing a certain way because you don't know who that person is, and you don't really know if you're gonna be surprised by a cheat. You're gonna get out macroed by a way better player. Now you have a more of an ID, right? But it could backfire. Like if you're up against someone you're a couple hundred MR above, like what I'm saying, be a little bit more paranoid, blah blah blah. Or if if you're up against somebody that's way better than you, might cheese when you normally don't cheese. And if you just play the standard game without that little placebo effect, probably would have won. And also like at at the end of the game, when you see the MMR at the end, -0 or -50, like that whole like guesstimation or whole surprise was gonna be gone too. One thing to well, but the biggest thing of all is the balance update going through in general. Karen, their battle cruiser tactical jump now stuns and puts battle cruiser 1 second vulnerability. Something that we've seen already take phase. Home Story Cup, really awesome. See, BCs that overextended finally get taken out of the gameplay. No, you can't just YOLO BCs and blink out. You gotta have that 1 second vulnerability in your mind now. That's pretty. Um. So Ravens, Experience Matrix, and Vipers of Ducks were causing the battle cruiser's tactical jump to go on cooldown. That was fixed. These are nice little fixes. All these are major fixes. And this is the patch notes that we've been reading about for the longest. Medevac upgrades going greater upgrade transfer to the fusion core, so now you can pump out reactor libs a lot easier and have a lot heavier lib force, right? Mule got reverted, so it was nerfed down to 63 seconds, so that Mule wouldn't have to mine that minerals extra and pretty much get lost in the middle of its trip. So they put that back, realizing that nerf instead certain situations on certain maps. Raven, the Thorns, right? All of those changes are changes that we all pretty much already read about. If you don't know about these balance changes, they've been out for a while. You can go back and look at those. Really, I wanted to talk about mainly the MMR thing and mainly just like the whole patch as a whole, especially the new maps, because I'm hearing that there's a lot of bugs on the new maps. You can't put CCs down, you can't put Nexus down, you can't put um, gases in certain expansions. What I'm hearing is that map makers didn't know about these bugs, and they actually didn't even create them either. That Blizzard reworked things on their own, ended up messing up a lot of these maps. A lot of the map makers are taking hit from that. Fortunate, because they're not the ones that made those maps, right? So if you look here, you can see under maps that Blizzard literally changed so many things. When it comes to inhibitor zone, lighting, fixing where you can't build certain gas geysers. This is all a lot of bugs, right? For every single map. Reaper pass properly, change the location on mineral fields, all stuff that messing up the maps at current current stance. But it's awesome to see that there's a lot of co-op stuff going in. Wow, this is the big one that I've been asking for like so long. Is that the disruptor skin on the Ihan Reed disruptor wasn't showing the cooldown animation as intended after the shot. Now, if they're fixing that, that's awesome. Correct animation now appears when selected. Nice. So a lot of UI changes and fixes. So I think this is also another awesome one, is that according to the race that you're playing, your border is going to show. So for example, if I'm GM of Protoss, I want to off race as my Diamond Pleb Terran, I queue a ladder game. I'm not going to intimidate the person that I'm queuing against because my GM border is showing. Instead, it's going to show properly where I'm going to have a diamond border when I queue as Terran, or a plat border if I queue as Zerg, or Master 1 or GM border if I'm Protoss. That is an awesome change, in my opinion. Probably the best in this patch notes. A lot of people are liking that whole MMR one, but that one is, I think, pretty awesome. So yeah, this is pretty much the final set in stone. November 20. We got new maps. We got all the new changes. A lot of bug fixes. A lot of bug implementations, which they're gonna have to fix. So yeah, if you're interested in this, the link should be there as well. Everything you can read up on Terran, Protoss, and Zerg be here, as well as all the new changes and new maps details. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's the new patch. Already good to go live.